Have you ever dreamed of running a marathon? It's a challenge that many of us ponder, a test of both physical endurance and mental fortitude. It's not just about covering the distance of 26.2 miles, it's about pushing your limits, embracing the pain, and emerging victorious. Let's be honest, running a marathon can be daunting. It's okay to feel that twinge of fear, to doubt whether you can really do it. It's normal to wonder, can I really run that far? Do I have it in me? These doubts, these fears, they are your mind's way of protecting you, but they can also be the barriers that keep you from achieving your full potential. But let's flip the script. Imagine the sense of achievement, the exhilaration, the sheer joy of crossing that finish line. Picture yourself, sweat-soaked and triumphant, having conquered the distance and your fears. Imagine overcoming all the obstacles and crossing that finish line. How would that feel? Meet Yomil, a regular guy with an extraordinary dream. Yomil was like any of us, navigating his way through the hustle and bustle of everyday life. But there was something that set him apart, a dream that seemed impossible, running a marathon. Now Yomil was no athlete. His daily routine consisted of a 9-to-5 job with no room for rigorous training or fitness regimes. Yet he held on to this dream, a dream that seemed ludicrous to many around him. Yomil faced a myriad of challenges. Time, for starters, was not his friend. The clock was always ticking, and the hours seemed to slip away before he could lace up his running shoes. Fitness, or rather the lack of it, was another mountain to climb. Yomil was not in the best shape, and the idea of running a marathon seemed like a colossal task. And then, there were the naysayers, those who dismissed his dream as a whimsical fantasy. They doubted his ability, questioned his sanity, and laughed at his audacity. But Yomil, our hero, remained undeterred. He chose to listen to the beat of his own heart instead of the discouraging words of others. How did he overcome these obstacles? Through discipline, determination, and a positive mindset. He carved out time from his busy schedule, waking up before dawn to run, using lunch breaks for quick workouts and trading TV time for training. He pushed his body, gradually increasing his stamina, strength, and speed. Every breath he took, every step he made, was a conscious effort towards his dream. But perhaps the most powerful tool in Yomil's arsenal was his mindset. He chose to view each hurdle as an opportunity, each setback as a stepping stone. He knew the road to the marathon was not easy, but he also knew that the harder the struggle, the more glorious the triumph. Yomil proved that with determination and the right mindset, even the most daunting challenges can be conquered. His journey serves as an inspiration, a beacon of hope, that dreams, no matter how big or small, are within our reach if we dare to pursue them. Yomil, once a novice runner, now a marathon finisher. Imagine that precise moment when Yomil's stride carries him over the finish line, the culmination of his journey. A rush of accomplishment floods his veins, a potent blend of relief, pride, and triumph. His lungs might be screaming for air, his muscles crying out in fatigue, but it's all eclipsed by the exhilaration of this achievement. That finish line is more than just the end of a marathon, it's the tangible proof of the miles he has conquered, the obstacles he's overcome, the naysayers he's silenced. It's the embodiment of the countless hours of training, the dedication, the determination. And just like Yomil, each one of us has our own finish lines to cross. It could be a marathon, a personal project, a daunting task at work, or even a long-held dream. But no matter what it is, remember, it's the journey that shapes us, that builds our resilience, our strength, our spirit. Yomil's story is not just about running a marathon. It's about proving to himself and to the world that he can do anything he sets his mind to. You've heard Yomil's story. Now, it's your turn. Isn't it incredible how a marathon isn't just about running? It's about the journey of self-discovery, the personal growth, the sheer will to keep going even when the finish line seems miles away. It's about the power of the human spirit, the strength in our hearts, and the resilience in our souls. Every journey begins with a single step, and every marathon, whether it's your first or your 50th, begins with the decision to try, to lace up those running shoes, step out the door, and start moving. It's about making a commitment to yourself, to push your boundaries, to test your limits. Remember, the marathon isn't won on race day, it's won in the hundreds of miles of training that lead up to it. It's won in every early morning run, every hill sprint, every step you take when you'd rather be doing anything else. So, what are you waiting for? Start your journey, run your marathon, discover your potential.